Harvey's gone again. Evan's going to limp over and help us for a little bit. So obviously, Ben Roethlisberger, huge story. We're just coming out of working on it. We might have to go back, so we might have to cut it a little short today. But let's start with the basics. We'll tell you about what's going on. Ben Roethlisberger is being investigated for an alleged sexual assault in, I got to say this right, Milledgeville, Georgia, which is a few hours outside of Atlanta. Apparently, he might have a house somewhere nearby there. But anyway, so he's being investigated. A victim did come forward, a female victim, and draw up a complaint with the police department.
Well, it's a female accuser. It's an accuser. It's not a victim yet.
Alleged victim. Okay, well, accuser. She filed a complaint with the police department in Milledgeville. They are currently investigating what happened, interviewing witnesses. We were told by our sources that they've already talked to Ben. Whether or not they're going to talk to him more.
He was already at the police station, right?
Right. He was there talking to them. Also, we're told that basically they have several witnesses they're talking to, the detectives as we speak. I don't know if we put this up yet, but the crime investigation units are at the nightclub, this nightclub in Georgia, where this allegedly took place. The last thing we put up was basically we're told that the accuser described the situation as her being in the ladies' restroom at the nightclub, and at some point Ben coming in and some sort of sexual assault happens. That's what's in the police report. That's what she told cops.
Right. So the latest thing we just put up a photo. Before Ben went to the Capital City Club, which apparently is kind of like a big center. There's like a nightclub portion. There's like it's like a country club kind of atmosphere near a golf course, right?
Okay.
So he went there early this morning. Before that, he went to a place called the Amici Italian Cafe, which is a little restaurant nearby. And we spoke to the owner, who said that Ben was acting very, very nice to people. He was taking photos. He wasn't acting inappropriate. But if you look at the photo, which is on our site, if you just scroll down a little bit, it's the top story. He's wearing a shirt. It's just a bad choice of wardrobe with a devil's image on it.
I couldn't believe that when I saw it.
So
yeah,
think about what you wear before you go out. But I'm told, but we talked to the owner, and the owner said that he was very nice, that he did have a beer there, is what the owner's telling us.
And what time, do we know what time he was there?
He doesn't really remember. He says it was
dinner
at
time.
Nighttime, it was at dinner time, he rolled through. People were talking to him, he was very cool with people, and then he went to another bar in between. This is what we're being told so far. That he went to the Amici's, then another place, and then he wound up at Capital City.
Okay. I can tell you that he's been in this area for several days. There's photos of him at a place called Mood, which I think is nearby.
Right.
2 nights ago with Jerome Bettis. So, and 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago was his birthday. So we're told that night they were celebrating his birthday. So I think we have to bring it up, obviously, and that is Ben was sued in 2008.
Right. No, in 2009 for an incident that happened in 2008.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, incident
allegedly.
In 2008. Allegedly. He was sued civilly by a woman named Andrea McNulty, if you guys remember that, who alleged sexual assault. We don't know.
And it was what the story goes is that he was in town for a golf tournament. Again, a golf connection. That he was in town for a golf tournament. He said that something was broken in his room. This is what she told
in the lawsuit.
Yeah, this is what she put in the lawsuit. That something was broken in the room. He kind of had an encounter with her in the room, and then they allegedly something happened.
So that lawsuit's ongoing.
Right.
That lawsuit has not been settled, and it has not been dismissed. So that
although we should say that Ben denies that anything wrong, that he did anything wrong in that particular case.
And in that same.
Right, and police declined to press charges, which is also very important.
And in that same breath, at this point, the Milledgeville, Georgia Police Department has not arrested Ben for this alleged assault. They have also not charged him with a crime yet. So this is just an ongoing investigation. I was told by law enforcement sources that they have their detectives on this case. They're literally, as we speak, talking to people, witnesses, people at the nightclub. They are there at the nightclub. They are trying to figure out exactly what happened.
Right.
Also, a couple more details. We were told that 4 young women came into the police station around 10 this morning. They had an older woman with them. That's when they drew up the complaint. Ben was there, obviously. He was talked to. But anyways, so
right. So let me ask you a question here. So because this isn't on the site, this is just a matter of your opinion here. How does this affect Ben Roethlisberger as far as his professional career goes forward? I mean, now he's got 2 people accusing him of sexual assault.
Well, and this, I hate to say this, but this is the truth, and this is the way the law goes, and that is one of the issues with the previous lawsuit was that when you file a lawsuit later after something allegedly happens, for instance, you say that somebody sexually assaulted you. When you file a lawsuit down the line somewhere, especially a civil lawsuit, something happened in the past, I think that a lot of people, and Ben came out and said it, he flat denied it. Obviously, they just declined to file charges against him because of some of the evidence, and probably that had something to do with it. This particular incident happened right before the young lady came in and filed a police report. I think that that's a very important distinction, is that if you believe, or in a situation where you believe you're sexually assaulted, if you come to the police right when it happens or hours after it happens, I think that changes, at least in my personal opinion. And I'm pretty sure the law, if you look at it that way, that's not going to be good for him because of what is going on. Oh, that's another thing. She was treated at a hospital also. So she was treated and released at a hospital.